Hi. Hello. It is your favorite Twinful twin, Tasha. Wanting to share with you some more information that came to me in my waking moments this morning. I just get these crazy concepts that I just love. And they seem so insightful and positive for me that it's like, I just need to share it. So, there's two words that came to me. One is the concept of coping skills, and the other is the concept of comparing. And what I find is that as we are progressing through our life, we are given many examples of comparison. Sometimes it starts from the beginning when our parents are comparing us to our twin, or for those who aren't a twin, our siblings. We're compared to other students in classrooms that we share. We're compared to our cousins. We're compared to our friends. We're compared to so many people. And this world is really good at comparing. However, I find that there isn't as much energy committed to developing coping skills. How do we cope with stuff? How do we learn how to cope with death, cope with stress, cope with financial burdens, cope with, just navigating the world in an effective way? And, I want to say it's not so much the fault of our parents, because that might not have been modeled to them. Maybe their parents didn't instill that in them. And so we can't really blame our parents for not knowing that necessarily, because they are probably just doing the best they can and they don't even have that knowledge. But here's the thing that I think is so important for us as we evolve as a humanity, is recognizing the fact that we are spending so much time comparing, and making a conscious choice to stop doing that and to focus our energy on developing coping skills. I'm finding, even in my twinless journey, or now twinful journey, even in my community of twins, there's a lot of energy spent by many of us comparing each other's grief, comparing the loss that we went through, comparing what we're struggling with, how our twins died, or for those who aren't twins, how a loved one died, or a parent passed, or a husband passed, or just the different things that we find ourselves comparing. And I want to advocate for a shift. I want to advocate for an opportunity to make a conscious effort to focus on coping. And I believe there's a ton of support groups out there. There's a ton of people out there. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Bonnie. I see you. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Raya. Hi, Joe. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. And so there's lots of support groups out there. And what I find is that even through some of the support groups that are available, again, a lot of the focus is on the comparison of what someone else maybe is going through, or so on, and not focused so much on the coping skills that we need to be able to handle what we're going through. So what I am advocating for is that we really, hi Lucy, I see you. Thank you for saying hi. Hello, Sonia. I love you guys, my twinnies. I appreciate you watching me. I'm really wanting to advocate that we help each other cope. That it's not so much about comparing what the horrific experiences are that we may have gone through, but more about, here's what I did to help myself cope. And so Tasha's biggest change from twinless to twinful was I stopped comparing. I stopped comparing my life and my choices to everybody else's around me. And I made a super conscious effort to really focus on within and myself and my own choices and how I was choosing to navigate the world. And I still struggle sometimes. I'll be dealing with, seeing how someone else is handling something or how they're choosing to navigate a situation, and my own judgment of however it is they're dealing with something, I can feel myself go into that space, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. I really need to focus on the choices that I'm making and how I'm choosing to cope and navigate what I'm dealing with. And one of the things that I found was that when I stopped being so focused on comparing and really, really focused on my own journey, there's a couple different things that happened. One is I gained a lot of awesome clarity for myself and how I could make different choices to improve my experience. But two, all of a sudden, these amazing people started coming into my life. People that believed in me, where before I felt at times judged and ridiculed and whatever, but those people kind of left my life, and the people that were super supportive and super loving and super encouraging, those folks started to show up. And it's like, wow, as soon as I made that shift in myself, as soon as I stopped being so critical and stopped comparing myself, and I started being more accepting and loving and appreciating myself and my growth and everything I had been through and the coping skills that I developed. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I can start sharing this with people. Like, wow, this is awesome. Rather than comparing about what could be perceived as a weakness on my part, where I'm judging myself and putting myself down, I started going, hey, wait a minute, like, girl, you've survived some stuff, right? Like, I mean, you've been through some double H-E, whatever, hockey stick, whatever that word is. Walk through some fire. Really walk through some fire. And man, you survived. Like, you don't have anything to beat yourself up about. Look how powerful you are. Yeah, when I started talking to myself like that, that was when I moved from Twinless to Twinful. That was when my very, very challenging life experiences became far more positive. That was when I started being able to appreciate things before that I couldn't even see, because I was so busy being critical of myself and, frankly, the world around me. So it was a huge shift for me. So my focus again has been coping skills, to develop coping skills, and to let go of the comparisons. And the better I get at that, the more twinful my experience. I hope that helps somebody. I guess even if it doesn't, it has certainly helped me. So, and I don't know, I get fun shared. I have fun sharing with you guys. So I appreciate you so much. I love you guys so much. I'm very prayerful that you feel encouraged and inspired to continue to develop your coping skills and stop comparing yourself to everyone else. But most importantly, love yourself. That's what's most important. Love yourself for exactly who you are, because you are magic. Alrighty, guys, I'm out of here. Have a great rest of your night. I love you all. Goodbye.